Hey, Tuesday, March 26th, UNE's annual Day of Giving. Are you in?
James, of course I'm in. Let me text a few friends.
Ah, it's Giving Day. Let me post it on the pharmacy class page.
Oh, Giving Day? All right, I'm gonna post this.
Giving Day. I'm in. Oh, I'm gonna let my friends know too.
It's Giving Day. I've got to let my cohort know.
Oh my gosh, it's Giving Day. I have to let more people know. Call class of 2016. Guys, it's Giving Day.
On March 26th, we're in. Are you?
So at the University of New England, back in 2008, we signed on to the President's Climate Commitment, which has recently been renamed to the Carbon Commitment, and that is a pledge of climate neutrality or carbon neutrality. And so our goal is to reach that by the year 2040. We've done a lot with energy efficiency projects. We do a lot of projects around waste control or waste reduction. And everything from composting in the dining halls to we even have a new residential composting program. Some other initiatives that we've been undertaking recently have to do with an edible campus initiative and everything from honeybee hives on campus. We also have an aquaponics club that grows salad greens and herbs in the aquaponics lab. We have blueberry gardens and community gardens and a lot of really neat things that are happening with the Edible Campus Initiative. The Green Revolving Fund is this mechanism for being able to fund energy efficiency projects and capitalize on wonderful opportunities without having to wait until the next funding cycle. We actually are going to be partially funding from the Green Revolving Fund a new solar array on the Marine Science Center. People from the UNE community have contributed already to the Green Revolving Fund, and I really hope that we can see that increase through the Day of Giving this year. So the University of
Erin Bardsley. I'm studying psychology, and I'll be.
Hey, I'm Carolyn.
I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Missy. We're all proud members of University of New England's award-winning chemistry club. One of my favorite activities we've done this year was attend green chemistry outreach training at Beyond Benign. Kelsey, what was one of your favorites?
I really like National Chemistry Week, where we got to teach campus about the chemistry of space.
I like the alumni panel, where we had different alumni come and talk about the jobs and education they've been through so far. Those are just some of the activities UNE Chem Club has done.
Today, we're asking for your contributions so that we can continue in our tradition of excellence.
Thank you.
You graduated in 2019. Last year, my junior year, I started to co-found the Student Philanthropy Association, and I became president of it. And ever since then, I've been starting to run it and also work with the 2019 class gift. I think philanthropy is a very important concept, especially at any kind of college, university, or higher education, because a lot of students, I believe everyone deserves a higher education. Everyone deserves that opportunity. So philanthropy will really help out with certain scholarships to allow students that opportunity to educate themselves, at least get a bachelor's degree, and be able to pursue whatever career they might like to do. I also think philanthropy is just very important in the community because it helps to give back to certain organizations and charities, and it's definitely necessary.
Hi, my name is Dan McCormick.
I'm David Barber.
Safety glasses.
Oops.
And we are here to ask you to make a gift to UNE on Tuesday, March 26th.
As trustees of UNE, we're extremely proud of this university and the outstanding faculty and professional staff.
We are inspired by the students, and we are amazed by what UNE alumni go out and do in the world.
That's why we're thrilled to have the opportunity to provide this year's Giving Day Challenge gift.
So here's the deal. If 500 people make a gift to UNE on March 26th, we'll each make a gift to UNE's Green Revolving Fund.
Together, we'll be giving $5,500. Your gift can be to any fund in any amount.
You should give to whatever program or fund at UNE that you're passionate about.
Last year on Giving Day, over 600 people made gifts supporting nearly 40 different funds.
This year, we challenge you to do it again. So on Tuesday, March 26th, we're in, are you?
And I work as the Communications Associate for the Department of Institutional Advancement here at UNE. Giving Day is an awesome opportunity for faculty, staff, students, alumni, the UNE community, and family and friends, everybody to get involved in supporting this campus that helps to make a lot of people's dreams come true in their careers and in their future lives, and generally gives them a really amazing future and opportunities. And so, you know what? Giving Day rocks. So I think philanthropy, especially here at UNE, is a great opportunity to help students to achieve their dreams and goals through things like scholarships, helping provide support financially and through the community for their programs of study, and to help them really determine what they want to do in life by allowing them all these different outreaches and ways to experience different things that are available to them. My name is Hannah Noriega, and I work as the Communications Associate for the Department of Institutional Advancement here at UNE. Giving Day is an awesome opportunity for faculty, staff,
dental hygiene. I graduate this May in 2019. On Giving Day, I'm involved with the Phone-A-Thon team, so we actually call all alumni, reach out, we table in the Commons, and we talk to students, and we just try to make it upbeat. Like, it's so much fun, it's such a great day. We look forward to it every year. My thoughts about philanthropy is how important it is to students here and to UNE itself. I know students like me have gotten scholarships that help them reach their dreams and able to come here to UNE for those reasons. And I want to thank everyone so much that has donated for scholarships. They help us out so much, and I can't wait in the future to participate in that and help students reach their dreams like they have helped me.
President of the University of New England. Our annual 1-2 Give Blue Giving Day is coming up on Tuesday, March 26th, and this year I have a special challenge for some of you. If you're an alumni who's never given a gift to UNE, give $10 or more on March 26th on Giving Day, and my wife Lynn and I will personally match your gift with a gift of $20.19 in honor of this year's graduating class. Gifts from our alumni are so important in keeping UNE healthy and strong. You can support student scholarships, athletics, your program, your college, or you can make a gift to help make UNE a greener and more sustainable place to learn. I challenge you to make a gift on March 26th. Today's the day. It's Giving Day, and we need your help to make today the best Giving Day ever. Our goal is for 500 people to make a gift to UNE today. Your gift can be in any amount to any fund. 500 donors will unlock a special $5,500 gift from university trustees to our Green Revolving Fund. And don't forget, if you're an alum making your first gift to UNE, my wife Lynn and I will match your gift of $10 with a gift of $20.19 of our own in honor of this year's graduating class. Your gift today will make a big difference for UNE students. So 1-2, give blue!
I'm a science major. I'm involved on campus in a couple other things. I'm a resident advisor, but I'm also the president of the undergraduate student government. The cool thing about the Green Revolving Fund is that all of the money saved from the sustainable initiatives that we do with that money goes back into the Green Revolving Fund. So by giving to it, you're investing into it, really, and it's growing as you give more and as we spend more on these sustainable initiatives around campus. To anyone wondering what they should give to the Green Revolving Fund, I'd say yes, of course, do it. UNE has always been an innovator in health sciences as well as the natural sciences. And I think when we look in the context of innovation of a healthier planet, we see so many different applications of that. We know that as the climate changes and human impacts on the earth change ecosystems, we see the spreading of diseases, we see the increase in healthcare costs. So to anyone who wants to put UNE in a position where we can really say we are working for a better healthcare system, we are working for a better planet, and we are working for healthier populations, then I'd say definitely donate to the Green Revolving Fund. I am a senior environmental science major. I'm involved on campus in a couple other things. I'm a resident.
My name is Lee Cody, and I'm an AV event videographer in the communications office. Giving Day is such a great opportunity for us to come together as an organization to really collaborate and pull that synergy together and put our efforts into such a really good cause. Philanthropy is important because what we're doing here is we're really striving to put our dollars behind a special project where that we can support the culture here at UNE, the special missions here at UNE, and the great people that we share work with, and that the students who come to school here. It's just a great opportunity. UNE is a real special place to me. My wife and our family, we all love UNE. It's a community that is unlike any other place we've ever worked at. We've worked at a bunch of different places in our careers, and this is a place that is home to us.
Kirsty, I am a dental hygiene major, and I'm graduating in the spring of 2019. Working on Giving Day is super fun. The energy is super high. Everyone's really, really excited. We're just super motivated to get as many donations and talk to as many current students and past alumni as we can. So basically we just hang out all day, we work all day, we table for students, we call alumni on the phones, and we're just really going for those goals. I think philanthropy is super important. I mean, we've all been super lucky. We're able to come to a university where we can learn, and I think it's just really important that we help give back to different causes, whether it's giving back to our own university or just giving back to different organizations. It's super important.
I am a dental hygiene student, and I'm graduating in 2019. Yes, I have been involved in Giving Day the past 4 years. It's a lot of fun. My first year, we kind of all congregated in the calling room, and we all it's a lot of fun because we're just having conversations all day, but for some reason the energy's just up that day. So a lot of people are having just great conversations on the phone with alumni, but recently it's kind of turned to great conversations on the phone with alumni, but also student involvement, which I find that part to be a lot of fun because we'll go around to the commons and we'll table, and it's just little things like we'll give away like pens or something that just gets people so excited. Yeah, I think philanthropy is really important, especially in college. It's something that I entered college and didn't really have much knowledge about, didn't really know what it was associated with or anything, but since I started Phonathon, I know where these scholarships go towards. I think it's so important because just the ability to go to school if someone needs a little assistance, or if there needs to be something like the Commons that's built, that's a lot of people needed more areas to study, or a new dining hall, something that's needed. It's really great to be able to have a fund that builds up and you can access that when you need it.
Shockingly, these are not the best. Hey, welcome back! It is still Giving Day, but we are in the final stretch. Here we are to bring us home. We have been watching the ticker go up, but you know what? I'm so excited we didn't introduce ourselves.
I am Tara, and I am one of your co-hosts. I bet you can guess who the other one is.
It's Amy! Amy Hale. We're both from the Institutional Advancement Office, and we have been having a ridiculously good time down here in Alumni Cottage.
Yes, we have, here in Studio B.
Studio B, it's been rocking. But let's bring folks up to date on what we've been doing today, Tara.
Yes, throughout the day today. For
What's
those of you
going on?
who've been with us, or those of you who are just tuning into the live stream right now, we've been asking our UNE community to donate to the programs and the initiatives that they care about here on campus. And we did a little count, and there are 78 possibilities when you go to that QR code
right here,
right there, or go to une.edu/12giveblue. Once again, that's 12giveblue.
Give Blue. And if you go down there right now, it will tell you how many donors we have. Do you want to know how many?
I do want to know how many.
452!
452?
Which is awesome, but where are we trying to get to, Tara?
We are trying to get to the almost the number that we're at.
Almost?
That is English. 500 donors today. We were trying to get to 500 donors today.
Why, Tara? What happens if we do that?
I'm so glad you asked, Amy.
Okay.
Let me tell you, people at home. If we reach 500 donors today, that unlocks a very generous gift from two of our wonderful UNE trustees of $5,500 to the UNE Green Revolving Fund. I don't know why that's so hard to say.
Earlier,
but it's easy to give to.
It is very easy to give to, and it's easy to trigger that gift because we only have, it's 90%. 90% of the way there. So you, in the next hour, 2 hours, could bring us over the line. Is it going to be you or you? And if you are an alum who has never, ever, ever made a gift before, we've got a special deal for you.
We've got a President's Challenge going on. And so any alum who has never given before, who gives a gift of $10 or more to the fund of your choice, whether it's an unrestricted fund or one of the 78 funds that we counted, any of those gifts will trigger a matching gift of $20.19 from our generous president and his lovely wife. And that $20.19 is in honor of this year's graduating class. And so that matching gift will also go to the same fund that you choose. So it's a great way to make an even bigger impact today.
It's awesome. And we have heard, if you have tuned in earlier, you would know, but if you haven't, we'll tell you, that we've heard from lots of folks today around the campus. We had some great interviews. We had Kevin Swallow, the men's hockey head coach. We had Aletha Caridi, who is the head of the sustainability efforts here on campus. We had Charles Tilburg, who is the head of the marine science program. And then our last guest was...
It's been such a filled day. Right, it's been Marie
oh my gosh,
Jones
that's right.
talking about a wonderful scholarship.
The
Deanne Stryker Memorial Scholarship that she and her classmates have set up, and that has recently reached its goal, and it's skyrocketing past that goal.
Yes,
and you can help with that skyrocketing by giving to that fund if you so choose. How about we do a couple of shout-outs?
Yeah, there's been some great stuff happening since we were last online, so I would love to. May I start this shout-out session?
Kick it off.
All right. Sherry Baker is a new trustee who made her first gift to UNE. Thank you, Sherry, and welcome to the board. We're delighted to have you.
Absolutely.
Carrie Fioli, who is an alum and a former Phonathon student. Carrie, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And you know how hard those Phonathon callers work.
Yeah, we talked about the Phonathon students earlier today, and they are some hard-working folks, and we are encouraging you, if they call you, pick them up. Pick up the phone. Talk to them. Don't let it go to voicemail. It's worth it.
It's totally worth it. And they'll be calling tonight. So you can give now, which we'd prefer. But if you'd like to talk to one of our Phonathon students, they'll call in tonight.
They'll make that happen.
Absolutely.
Michael McCarthy, class of 99, made a gift today. Thank you so much.
All the way from Florida, Mike. Thank you.
And Kate Lucas, an OT
yes,
alum?
Nope,
staff.
Faculty, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Kate. Woohoo! Linda Morrison in the psychology department. I know a lot of you alums may have had Linda as a professor, so she gave. Join her. Thank you, Linda.
Woo woo! Billy Lyons, class of 1974. Thank you for your gift.
Thank you for going to the hockey game a couple weeks ago. Good to see you there.
Pete Lynch, class of 1964. Thank you for your gift. I feel like I need to get in on this.
Come on, man.
Business. Yeah. Brooke Marshall, class of 2017, made a gift, and shout out to you, Brooke.
And Brooke, actually, congratulations. We understand you are now the head field hockey coach at Wheaton College. That is awesome. Congratulations. Another example of UNE alums going out and doing wonderful things.
Yeah, and anyone who knows Brooke, if you want to make a gift to UNE field
I like
hockey,
how you think, Tara.
you can do that. I mean,
Yes.
just because she's gone off to coach another one doesn't mean UNE field hockey is not the best.
And it's where it all started. Give in Brooke's honor to UNE field hockey, and if you've never made a gift before and you're an alum, a little bit more money goes to that field hockey program. So thank you so much.
That's right. I just saw in our little ticker down below all the gifts, names of people who've given today are going along there, but occasionally you will see a URL, and that would be une.edu/12giveblue, and that is where you go, or you can scan that bad boy over there.
Right
Not
here.
Amy.
Yes.
But
No,
the
don't
QR
scan me. It's
code.
not going to work.
That's
it's not
right.
going to work. But we have another nice, actually.
A little note?
A note. Love this woman's first name, Amy Farinelli, class of 13, who writes that she's an alum of the Environmental Science Department, and she looks forward to hearing more about energy efficiency projects coming to UNE's campus to reduce energy consumption and consequently carbon emissions.
Yes.
Amy, we are with you.
Yes, we had a great guest talking earlier about the about all of the great initiatives at UNE, about sustainability, and we heard about solar panels going on top of the Marine Science Building, which is in progress right now, right?
Which is really exciting, and that really generated from a student-initiated process idea. And one of the great things, and Amy, you probably know, is that the students here on campus are just really passionate. This is not just stuff they're learning about. They are enacting. They are taking a lot of initiative to make happen. So that is really exciting. We are delighted. Oh my gosh, we have some more shout outs.
More shout outs. Gary
Phenomenal.
Locarno, thank you for your gift
Yes,
today.
class of 70 and Board of Trustees. Thank you, Gary.
Woo-hoo.
Another gift to the Dion Stryker. I am for sure going to butcher this name. It is class of 2009, Olaswese Alabi. I hope I thank you for your gift.
Frank Gilroy, St. Francis, class of 1969, for the Cass Annual Fund, which is a great, generally usable gift. Thank you so
great.
much for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? We got a special note here that Mike McCarthy gave in memory of his brother, Ron McCarthy, who was in the class of 95, who passed away a few years ago. Ron was on the basketball team and was a person who was big in spirit here, made a big difference to many folks, and we're thinking about the McCarthy family. And thanks, Mike, for making that gift in memory of your brother.
And that's a nice note. I know a lot of students and alumni, they have parents, grandparents, siblings, cousins, aunts and uncles, other family members, and friends who also attended UNE and were part of this UNE family.
Yes.
You can always give in honor of them or in memory of them, or if someone has inspired you to come to UNE or who changed your trajectory while you were here, giving in memory of them is a nice way to give them a little nod.
Absolutely.
A shout out, if you will.
A shout out. A shout out. We also have some wonderful scholarships that honor folks that have made big differences to alums on campus. We have the Jim Beaudry Scholarship, Pat Kelly Scholarship. We have Dean Bond, so many, Lisa Dufour, dental hygiene, Dr. D, Dr. Jaworzynski. So many ways to honor the folks who made a difference in your education here at UNE. So Holly Bishop Howland, I see we have another shout out here. Thank you. Class of 70, Westbrook class of 71 representing. That was wonderful. Oh, and Jean Whitney. Jean, thank you so much. Jean's on the Alumni Council. Saw her on Saturday. She's heading up our membership committee. So if you'd like to join the Alumni Council, Council. Jean Whitney is the person you should chat with. She's in the class of 76 for St. Francis.
And she gave a gift to the Student Emergency Fund, which is a great fund, a great place to give.
Right.
It's a fund that is available for students who are just in a difficult situation. It can be used in a variety of ways when it's needed, and that has come into it's helped out a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So that's a great gift.
Yes, for
great
sure.
way to direct your giving.
Absolutely. And it looks like we have Dalia Barker, who is a student, class of 19, senior graduating this year, and this is her third gift.
That deserves one of these.
That for sure does. Dalia, thank you so much. And I hope we have some alums who are going to step up and join Dalia and make their gift today.
We got another student.
Oh my gosh. Delia
Torres, class of 19. This is also her third gift.
Oh my gosh, third gift. Thank you so much.
And she directed that to the Dr. D Fund, which is great.
Yes, and actually, let me talk about that for a minute. I'm going to go onto my magic box here, and we mentioned this before, but there is a challenge going on. As some of you know, we tragically lost Dr. Teresa Jaworzynski several weeks ago, but her family has come to have a match for $2,500. If we can raise $2,500, they will match it for the Dr. D Research Scholarship, and we are super excited to be able to offer that. She made a huge impact on campus, and I have to tell you, we have already raised $1,685 of that challenge.
That is fantastic. So we are well on our way there to make that happen, which is great. I foresee that. I foresee that meeting and exceeding its goal.
Agreed. And actually, if you can do some shout outs, I'm going to look for some more updates here.
You got it.
These gifts are coming in here.
And this is great. Well, it is the end of the day. People, you've made it through another work day, and you had a little energy left. And thank you for being here with us today.
We are the treat for the end of your day.
Woo! Hey, earlier I asked for pictures of dogs, cats, rabbits, goldfish,
and lunches,
dressed up in UNE gear. And definitely, if you want to put those up on Facebook and tag them 12GiveBlue. It's no accident that I'm wearing blue, Amy's wearing blue. Pretty much all of our guests today are wearing blue. There's some blue. It's the thing that we got going on today. So Paul Bellafiore is a student, and we think this is his first gift that he gave today. So that's great. Ethan Gagnon, or Gagnon.
Yes.
Depends whether you go the super French direction.
That's true. It's always hard to
also,
tell.
another student, class of 22, and that is his first gift. So thank you, Ethan, for that.
Thank you. Awesome. We have Cheyenne Savage, who is a senior. She is giving to the Student Emergency Fund. Thank you, Cheyenne.
Samantha Martineau, class of 22, another student, first gift, and she's giving that to the UNE Global Experiences, which is another great fund, another great place to direct your gift.
I also wanted to highlight, actually, Tara, something that's going on as we speak right now across campus. Our first home softball game on their new turf field is happening.
Hey.
I know.
So what are you doing? Go watch. No, don't go away.
Stay right here.
Stay right here. We'll be here until because I did just get word from Studio A that our final two guests of the day are
But you
here.
didn't hear it in your earpiece.
No, I got word.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I haven't heard it in my invisible earpiece yet.
It's invisible?
So they're getting. Can't you see it? It's definitely the end of the day, and we need you to go to une.edu/12GiveBlue and make a gift. You can direct that to any
UNE
fund.
softball.
UNE softball
Playing their first game in honor of their first game of the 2019 season
on the fancy
very nice field. Very nice field. I think there also may be a lacrosse game going on right now. I think I saw that was going on live. So a lot happening here at the university down in Biddeford.
The snow is melted down here. The ice is cleared off the river. It feels like maybe.
I think melting and clearing. Okay. Come on.
Glass half full. Snow
my
half
girl.
melted. is
Snow
where
half
we're going
melted.
with
That's how we're rolling down here. Absolutely.
It
Oh my gosh, Tara,
feels
Tara,
like
Tara.
what?
I have to tell you. So
Amy?
nope. Sorry, a little bit more of an update. Guess how many donors now?
I don't know, 6, 7?
462.
462. We're climbing up that ladder to 500.
Could it be by 5 o'clock? This would be so exciting.
It will be there will definitely be a 2 pom-pom, maybe a 4 pom-pom moment if we are able to announce that we have hit 500 donors.
I would be super
live
excited.
on this live stream for
we got
all of
some
you
new-
exciting people who are
we got some new
watching.
shout-outs,
Hey. We've got some parents to thank.
Yes,
Lynn and Mark Guerrero.
those are huge gifts. Parents who are supporting their students on campus, and they're here and making a gift. Thank you.
And that's a first gift from them, so thank you so much.
That's great.
Tuning in on Giving Day and making your
past
mark.
parent, you see that?
Oh,
Class-
hey, look at that.
Doris Lippitz, thank you so much. Thank you for your ongoing support. This is fantastic.
And another parent, Janet Hopkinson, parent of the class of 2022, making an unrestricted gift.
Yes, and crawling across your screen right near, Teresa Sutton Moreau McKenzie. Some of you may know her as the daughter of Bill and Georgette Sutton, and she's also an alum. So those are some great UNE St. Francis legacy blood right there. Oh, I think we have.
Wait, I'm getting the word from Studio A that our final set of guests for today.
Oh my gosh! Now we had some teasers about who it could be. I don't know if anybody guessed, but in mere moments,
we're about to reveal.
Okay,
we're sending it to you, Studio A.
1, 2,
coming at you. 1, 2, give blue.
Well, hello everybody. I'm James Herbert, the president of UNE, and I have special guest.
I'm Lynn Brandsmith, UNE's First Lady.
So it's great to be here. This is a very, very exciting day. We have a few questions that people have written and asked about, so let's jump right in. What is Giving Day, first of all? That's for both of us. So I'll start with that one?
Yeah,
want me
you
to
start with that
Okay,
one.
I'll
Then
start with that
I'll
one.
add my own.
So Giving Day is on a very special Tuesday here at UNE, where we reach out and we ask the entire community, all of our friends, students, faculty, professional staff, alumni, really everyone, to give. And it's a very special time for everyone to jump in and to demonstrate their support of this amazing community that we all love. So that's basically what Giving Day is. And we also have a challenge this year, a special challenge that Len and I have personally offered to the community, and that is for alumni. So when alumni who have never given before, if you will pitch in and give a gift of even just $10, we will match that gift with a gift of our own of $20.19 in honor of the graduating class of 2019 to match that gift of $10 that new alumni who have never given before would give. Because we're really trying to increase the number of folks who join us in this giving for UNE. So that's what the President's Challenge is, or I should say the President and First Lady's Challenge is. But you also have a very special gift that you're making just on your own. Do you want to tell folks about that?
Yep, I will be giving on my own on behalf of some very, very special people a donation to the Deanne Kenny Stryker Scholarship Fund, and I'm very happy to be one more added to our list of where we're at right now.
So yeah, you got to know a lot of folks in the College of Medicine just recently from some work you've been doing in there, and the story of Deanne and her story really struck you, right?
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
So,
it's a real honor for me to give to that.
So anyway, well, okay, what question do you have? You have one for me?
I have a question for you that's been sent in. James.
That's me.
What is one of your favorite memories thus far as UNE's president?
Oh gosh, memories thus far. How I have so many. Well, okay. One of them was when I went to Morocco. So I went to visit our campus in Morocco, and that was absolutely fascinating because I get there and it turns out that our students were having a parade, were participating in a parade right after we got to campus. And so I thought I was going to be able to sleep because I don't sleep well on planes. I thought I was going to be able to sleep. No, I had to go and I joined the parade. So we're jumping and having a great time with the students in the parade. At the end of the parade, I thought, okay, now I get to go sleep. Oh no. We went to this big event with royalty and, I mean, literally the Moroccan, kings, representatives and everything were there. And it was like, it turned out to be the Academy Awards of Morocco, right? Who knew? But it was like the Academy Awards of Morocco. And I was seated on the very front row. Well, not only that, I was wearing jeans. I was wearing jeans at the Academy Awards of Morocco. But wait a minute, the story gets better. Unbeknownst to me, what they did is a sign suddenly appeared on the screen that said, Monsieur James Herbert, le président de l'Université de Nouvelle-Angleterre. And it was my name on the thing, and I was giving the introduction. I was giving greetings to the crowd of the Academy Awards of Morocco in French. Lucky that I speak French.
I wish I was there.
In French. And I didn't know any of this, and I'm in jeans. Let's just say that our Vice President for Global Affairs, who set all this up without telling me, he and I had words afterwards, but it's all good. It was a lot of fun. But it was, so yeah, that was quite the memory. But I have one for you, okay? Len, how has your first year been at UNE? Because I was here before you, because so you can explain that. But how has your year been?
My year has been fabulous. I can't believe it's been almost a year. That it's gone by so quickly. You came here a year earlier because I stayed in Philadelphia because our youngest son was a senior in high school and he would have probably never spoken to us again if we pulled him out for one last year. So I traveled back and forth frequently last year, but then moved up here in June. And the year has been wonderful because the people have been so incredibly welcoming, so kind, helpful in every way.
Yeah, not to mention that it's a beautiful place. I mean, Maine is stunning. I love it.
It is. That's my question.
What?
You're answering my question.
Well, I can answer your question. You answer my questions sometimes. Is that okay if we cross answer questions here? So
I agree. Maine is beautiful.
You owe me. Okay, so you can answer one of my questions, and then we'll. Well, I'm glad you've had a good year. It's nice to have you. It's nice to have you up here. So. It's your turn.
Oh, this is a good one for you.
Uh-oh.
Someone knows you well. So, James, what is your favorite food to get on campus?
Favorite food to get on campus? Well, okay. At the holidays, we have this big holiday party, and there's a Maine tradition. Or actually, it's more of like it's a Maine tradition. It's a Franco tradition called pork pie. And when I first heard of pork pie, I thought this is going to be some kind of greasy kind of, and it is not. We have a special recipe here at UNE. We have a very special person who, back when the campus that we're sitting on now used to be St. Francis College, and the person, Georgette is her name, and she gave us the recipe. She used to make the pork pies for the campus community, and she gave us the recipe, and to this day, we still use her recipe, and it is really, really good. So I enjoy that a lot. It has like cloves and cinnamon in it, which sounds strange, but it's really good. But on a routine basis, I like the Mongolian grill. The Mongolian grill on the Biddeford campus in our dining hall is just phenomenal. And if you haven't had it, come visit, come see it, and trust me, you will love the Mongolian grill. You get to tailor make your own dish, and it's wonderful. Yep. But of course, I like to eat. I eat anything. Lobsters from Sea Star. I could keep going. Right? How many more? So, okay, wait, what's your favorite book, or what book are you reading now?
Let me answer both of those.
Oh, yeah, sure.
My favorite book? Oh, probably my favorite book is a book I'm reading now. I always have several books going at the same time. Have done that for a long time.
Is that like ADHD or something?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I think it depends on my mood. Do I want to read about health and wellness or just, fiction and some kind? My favorite book of all time actually is a really old book. I don't even know if you know this. It's called The Cat Ate My Gym Suit, which is hilarious now. The cat
The cat ate
Yes,
my gym.
and but it's filled with Paula Danziger, I think, is the author. I mean, I read this when I was in 6th grade, and it's filled with humor, but all of the things that I've really grown, I guess that are big values of mine: social justice, speaking up, or standing up, even if you're the only one to speak out, and basically weight, fat shaming, that kind of thing. I learned a lot from that book. I could go on and on about that book. I love that book.
Interesting.
The
really, cat ate my gym shorts?
Gym suit.
Gym suit.
The cat ate my gym suit. Yeah, it's over there. I still have it.
All right. Well.
And I really liked The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. That was one of my favorite books of all time. I just started reading, I think the book that UNE is reading, the Jonathan Haidt's Coddling of the American Mind. I just started that. That's also very good.
Yeah, that's a great book. We're doing actually a campus read at UNE, so this is really interesting. We're having the entire community, all the campuses, are going to be reading the same book, and we're going to be discussing it as a group with live stream connecting the campuses together. And it's this new book by Greg Lukianoff and Jonathan Haidt called The Coddling of the American Mind. Really great book. So encourage everybody to participate in the campus read.
Yeah. I have another one. I'm sorry.
Oh, another book?
On about the book. I love the Tavis Smiley's The Death of King. That one is so it's so good. Maya Angelou, I could go on and on.
Okay.
I'll stop.
She's like a librarian. Jeez. Okay, so what do you have one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Why is it important for alumni to stay connected and donate to UNE?
Well, I think it's very important. We need alumni. Our alumni are phenomenal. We have gotten to know alumni, both the UNE proper alumni, the St. Francis College alumni, and the Westbrook College alumni, all in their own ways are very helpful to us. They're helpful because they provide historical insights in terms of where we've come. They help inform our basic values as a university. Many of the things that we hold dear in terms of our current values, you can trace them right back to our precursor institutions and the people that made up those institutions. They also are very helpful to our current students in terms of finding jobs and internships and that kind of thing. And then, of course, philanthropic support. I mean, it is so important at a place like UNE. We don't have the gift of a huge endowment that we can just draw on every year. So we actually count on alumni and other donors to help us with our annual fund, dollars that go directly into our student programming. And student scholarships, I mean, the number one thing that when I'm out trying to raise money for, that I focus on is student scholarships, because a big part of our mission at UNE is providing access to students to this amazing community and an amazing education, students who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it. And so scholarships are very important. So money is very helpful, but it's not the only way that alumni can stay engaged and be helpful to us and our students. So again, I could go on and on, but I'll stop there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Hobbies. Do you have any hobbies that you like to do? Like singing, for example. Or would you like me to answer the question for you?
Yes, actually. Yes, well, reading obviously is one of them, but anything with music. I mean, I play the piano, guitar, sing.
How about training naughty cats?
Oh, yeah, trying. Spending a lot of time looking it up. And health and wellness. I mean, I always am kind of looking at how to be more fit.
Yeah. Well, and my comment about the cat is because we have a new Maine Coon kitten, and this is a breed that is native to Maine, and she's the most adorable cat you've ever seen. She's 4 months old, but she is naughty.
She is very naughty.
And she's not afraid of anything.
She's fearless.
So like we're trying to train her not to jump on the kitchen counter, and so normally you put water in a little spray bottle and you spray the cat in the face and they run off. She thinks it's like a misting. It's like, please more. She has no fear of anything. And
she's adorable.
She's adorable, but
she's so mischievous.
She is a naughty kitty. So, all right, what do we have?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, tell us about the kitten.
Well,
we kind of did that one.
Okay, psychic.
Is there a particular alumni event that you enjoyed this year?
A lot of alumni events. So a couple, I'll just highlight a couple. One is anytime we have alumni over to the house, I really enjoy that. So there's been a few events where we've had groups of alums come over to the house, and you know, we have hors d'oeuvres or we have drinks or whatever, and especially in the summer when we can open it up onto the deck that overlooks the water, that's just a really special time because it's very intimate. I also would say our inaugural football game, remember that? New London, Connecticut. So the first football season, we went down to New London, and there were a lot of alums. I was so impressed with how many alums throughout New England. Because, you know, we also have a lot of alums down in southern New England. We have alums in New York State, you know, and the Mid-Atlantic. And so New London was kind of centrally located, so we had a lot of people there, including people who don't make it up as often up here to Biddeford. And so that was, that stands out as a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So other things too, but those are a couple.
Can I say one?
Yeah, you can answer too.
I really enjoyed meeting, I think she may be our oldest alum, I'm not sure, and Pat in Arizona.
Oh, yes.
She was just a fabulous, is a fabulous woman.
Westbrook College, class of, I want to say 50, maybe 44. 44.
Wow, wow.
Westbrook College class of 44, and she was full of life and amazing. Pat Langland.
Yes.
Pat Langland, that was her name. She's fantastic.
I just really enjoyed
That was a nice
her.
visit, yeah, absolutely. They want to know your favorite movies, Lynn.
Oh, boy, my favorite movies? It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas, of course. But any comedy, I like Birdcage. I mean, any comedy. The complete opposite movies of everyone else in my family.
That's true. That's true, because you come across sometimes like very serious, but you like these really. I think you do. I think you come across, but you like these really goofy movies, right? Like
I don't think I'm very serious.
You don't think you're very serious? I think you're kind of scary, actually. I think you're serious. You scare me.
That's funny, actually.
You don't think you're serious? I think. Oh well. Okay.
No.
Okay.
We'll go.
We're moving on.
We need to move on from that question.
Okay.
All right. Tell us about the Blue Fields.
Oh yes, the Blue Fields. So one of the cool things about UNE is if you're flying in to Portland, to the jetport, you look down, and often, depending upon the approach the plane takes, you look down and you can actually see our blue athletic fields. I mean, they're that visible because, you know, around either the white of the snow if it's winter or the green in the summer, there's this big patch of bright, bright blue. And so we just created this year a brand new football stadium with a brand new blue turf. This is the Blue Storm Stadium. We also created a second field for our stick sports, for lacrosse and field hockey and the stick sports. These are just fantastic facilities. They're state-of-the-art, beautiful blue turf. They're very distinctive, so we're very proud of them. And our athletic programs are a big part of life at UNE. We have a lot of students participating both in varsity athletics, but also in club sports and intramurals, and they make lots of use to these fields. So I like to run, and often the first leg of my run is over by the fields. And you see students out there practicing and playing all the time. And I also enjoy going to the games, but they're very distinctive, the fields, and I think they're a real asset to the university.
We were just at the first softball game of the season.
We were just there. Right before this, we were at the first inaugural softball game. We left the Nor'easter ladies just struck out the opposing team. So there you go. Oh, I have one for you. What is it like going on admissions tours? You've been lately going on these tours, especially in the Philly area.
It started kind of by accident because, you know, I was in Philadelphia last year, and so when the wonderful Meryl Port, our wonderful UNE admissions counselor, was there, she just reached out and said, "Hey, you want to, you know, join me?" And so I did, and we ended up really kind of hitting it off, and an interesting tag team that, you know, she and I have formed, and from there I've even gone back to Philly since moving here, and I'm headed back there in another week or so to do an admissions tour on my own. Went to Pittsburgh, did one. I love it. I'm like 30 years older than all the other admissions counselors. Feels like it anyway. And I can say things, that maybe others can't say. I can joke about you, of course. And
when you say you say things, can we cut the camera for a minute? I don't know what she's saying.
Never tell.
No, but it is fun because you're dealing with high school students, and they're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and everything, looking, yeah.
I absolutely love them.
But telling the UNE story is fun because it's a very compelling story to tell.
Yeah, they're interested in in all different things and kind of inspired by all different things, and I just try to listen. I talk to the parents too. Having you and I have just went through this for the third time, and this one was a little bit different. We went on so many tours. He wasn't sure where he was going to go, and so I try to give them little tidbits and really try to stress to them to enjoy it. That whoever ends up with them is going to be lucky, and to kind of enjoy the adventure.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
This is one for both of us. Is there a class you would like to take on campus?
A class I would like to take? Well, if I had time, given my 16-hour days or something that I work,
Pretty much.
If I had time, I'd probably like to take a Spanish class.
That's what I would say.
Oh, really? Same thing?
Si.
Well, I speak French, reasonably well, and
He's fluent.
No, I would,
He's
and
fluent.
Spanish, I get by, but
He's fluent.
I'm not fluent. But I'd like to perfect it. I'd really like to be able to, to get better with my Spanish, and so that I would say, yeah.
But we'd probably be in different classes, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The other thing is, I wouldn't mind learning Icelandic. We were in Iceland in the fall. We both went to that conference in Iceland. UNE, one of the big initiatives we have is expanding our efforts into the North Atlantic. And there's a lot of initiatives going on with partners we have at universities and businesses in Iceland, Norway, Sweden. And so we've been to Iceland. That's my second trip to Iceland. And forming relationships with partner universities over there. And it's a really interesting language. And so I would, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
So I only
Everyone
know a few
spoke
words.
Icelandic to me. They just assumed that I
Well, you
was
look like
Icelandic.
it. Me, no one ever, they know I'm American. But you totally could look like right off the boat.
I think they assumed that.
That you were Icelandic? Yeah? And did you know any words at all? Nothing?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Say, Guten Dane.
Guten Dane.
Good. That's like hello. Or, good day in Icelandic. So, see? Learn something.
Got one.
Okay. All right, so your turn. What inspires the students you meet to come to UNE? So when you meet students on these tours, what is it that those that end up coming to UNE,
It's a
what
good
inspires
question,
them?
and of course I think it's different for every student. A lot of students, well, where I am, because I'm in Philly, or I was in Pittsburgh, and folks that came to us right away usually had some kind of Maine connection. It's interesting how many people from Philadelphia travel to Maine every single summer or have traveled every single summer. And so it kind of gets in their blood, I think, and so they're interested in that. For other students who are just hearing about it, could be sports, and could be obviously the Marine program being on the coast, and they see pictures of us on the coast. But I think when they come, especially when Meryl and I are there together, they can really get a sense of the true spirit that's on our campus. And we have a good time. We're just kind of very welcoming, friendly.
One of the things I've found in talking to people who are from away, who are not from the local area, is the misconceptions they have about Maine. You know, people, I really know. So first of all, they think that we're so far remote, you know, that we're like up north of Nova Scotia somewhere. And when you tell them we're basically an hour and a half from Boston, they're shocked. They're like, what? You're near Boston? Because nobody thinks of Boston being remote, but Maine.
Right.
The other thing is they think that we live in igloos and eat polar bears.
Pretty much.
For, you know, they think it's so cold up here.
That's why we have the weather on the average temperatures of the season.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Just to demonstrate that actually it's not that cold after all in Maine. So, okay, last question. Wait, do you have one? How many gifts do we have so far? Can anybody tell us? How many gifts? Where are we at? Okay, I'm waiting for our team.
Roll?
So, how many gifts do we have so far? We have 471 gifts. All right, folks, that means we need, what, 29 more? Is that right? We want to get to 500, don't we? So, all right, 29 gifts. Come on. I think we're just going to keep talking.
We'll just keep
talking. Then they'll have to, okay. So we're going to pass it back to the wonderful Amy at this point. It's been great.
It's been fun.
This has been fun. And thanks to everyone so much who's helped out with this, this effort. This is really important and we really appreciate it. So back to Studio A with Amy.
Hey, we're back. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to President Herbert and Dr. Bransma for coming by. It's always so much fun to hear from both of their perspective about the university, and we are so lucky to have them both on our campus, and they're so accessible. It's so wonderful to be able to have them come by and share in some of these university events, and especially since they're here and might still be able to hear us, we are super excited to make sure that their challenge is as successful as possible and that check that they're going to write is as big as possible. So if you are an alum who somehow has never made a gift to UNE, today's your day. Make that gift, and Lynn and James will make a $20.19 gift to the fund that you would like to support. So we were just talking about softball earlier. You want to support UNE softball, you're an alum who's never made a gift, $10 or more, and James and Lynn will also send $20.19 to the softball team. So thank you so much for considering that. We have donors, as we say, just keep coming in.
That's right. We are at 471 donors out of our 500 that we're looking for. That's 94% of the way.
Oh my gosh. So close to an A+. You can still go earn that extra credit.
And we're at a solid A right now.
We are solid A, solid A. But we're at UNE and we want to do better.
We want to do better. We got a couple more shout outs to do for for all you folks who are watching and waiting for your internet fame to happen.
That's right.
Now is the time. Frank Willard, who is a COM faculty member, thank you for your gift today.
Yes, and leading the COM charge is Dr. Dean Jane Carrero, alum, but also making her own gift to UNE, which is fantastic. Oh yes, we got a great challenge from trustee and alum Joe Keneally.
Yes, he's challenging other trustee members to give via Facebook post on our live stream and get a shout out.
Absolutely, and we've already had some great gifts come in. Gary Locarno, Sherry Baker, Dave Anderson, the chair of the board. So people are really stepping up and enjoying this challenge. And actually, I just saw also Diane Collins-Field just made a gift too. So a Westbrook alum and a trustee. So.
And we do have the fabulous challenge that's happening from two of our trustees.
Right, Dave and Dan.
Dave and Dan, they're if we get to that 500, it unlocks a gift of $5,500 to the UNE Green.
Yeah. Revolving fund, sorry.
Thank you.
The Green Revolving Fund.
And of course,
yes,
you can give by going online to une.com. Nope. une.edu, because it rhymes. /12GiveBlue.
Or the snazzy little QR code that is right here at my fingertips.
Right there. We have Richard Forrest, St. Francis class
dude,
of 1970.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you for that gift. It's great.
Oh, and he has a little message too.
Oh, he says, I wish to invite all my fellow St. Francis College fellow graduates to donate today on Giving Day.
And if you guys know Dude, you know he'll come by and he'll love it out of you for sure. He'll give you one of those Dude hugs. So be sure to make a gift.
We've got a first gift.
Oh,
Thank you for Harry
where's our
Burgess,
pom-poms?
class
Thank
of
you.
2018. Woo!
All right, $20.19.
So
Woo,
over
nice
there
job,
in,
Harry.
in the studio, that's one
right.
more $20.19 is coming as a match. So that's wonderful.
All right, Judith Wood Corvino representing Westbrook in the class of 61. Thank you, Judith.
Paul Taraborelli, class of 1991, to the Student Emergency Fund. Thank you.
Wonderful. Kristen Titus, class of 12, the Dr. D Scholarship and Green Revolving Fund.
Nice.
Thank you, Kristen. That's great.
Cynthia Miller Edmondson from Westbrook Junior College, class of 67, to the Dean Bond and Deborah Morton Society.
Thank you, Cynthia. Those are great places to give your gifts. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I guess thank you. We're getting.
Oh,
the
we
call
have been getting the call to thank you. Well, we have a few more thank yous though. I know we're getting the high sign, but what we really want to do is
can't stop, won't stop.
No way, no way. You let this cat out of the bag.
Watch out now.
Toothpaste does not go back in the tube. Okay, thank you to our interviewees. We had, as we mentioned before, Charles Tilburg, Maria
Jones.
Thank you, Maria Jones. Kevin Swallow.
I'm so impressed that you're just doing this off the top of your head. I have no idea.
And
It happened.
Aletha
It was right
Curdy
here.
All came and shared their time, their passion for UNE. Thank you so much. Our interviewers from IA, technically they didn't really have a choice, but we'll thank you anyway, so it felt like a choice.
Thanks,
Thank
Tiam.
you so much. Also, we've had Lee and Dave behind the scenes. As anyone knows, nothing happens with... Nothing happens with any of this stuff.
If you saw or heard anything today, it's thanks to them. So, bravo.
And Hannah and Angela, also from our team, did a phenomenal job with our very first live stream. First, will it be the last, Tara?
Who knows?
Of course not. This has been too much fun. Woohoo! So here's the great news, guys. There's still 7 hours left to make your gift. This little thing, I'm not sure how long we'll be here, but you know what will always be there?
une.edu/one2giveblue.
Do it.
Boom.
Thank you.
Hey, Tuesday, March 26th, UNE's annual day of giving. Are you in?
James, of course I'm in. Let me text a few friends.
Oh, it's Giving Day. Let me post it on the pharmacy class page.
Oh, Giving Day? All right, I'm gonna post this.
Giving Day. I'm in. Oh, I'm gonna let my friends know too.
It's Giving Day. I've got to let my cohort know.
Oh my gosh, it's Giving Day. I have to let more people know. Call class of 2016. Guys, it's Giving Day.
On March 26th, we're in. Are you?
New England, back in 2008, we signed on to the President's Climate Commitment, which has recently been renamed to the Carbon Commitment, and that is a pledge of climate neutrality or carbon neutrality. And so our goal is to reach that by the year 2040. We've done a lot with energy efficiency projects. We do a lot of projects around waste control or waste reduction, and everything from composting in the dining halls to we even have a new residential composting program. Some other initiatives that we've been undertaking recently have to do with an edible campus initiative and everything from honeybee hives on campus. We also have an aquaponics club that grows salad greens and herbs in the aquaponics lab. We have blueberry gardens and community gardens and a lot of really neat things that are happening with the Edible Campus Initiative. The Green Revolving Fund is this mechanism for being able to fund energy efficiency projects and capitalize on wonderful opportunities without having to wait until the next funding cycle. We actually are going to be partially funding from the Green Revolving Fund a new solar array on the Marine Science Center. people from the UNE community have contributed already to the Green Revolving Fund, and I really hope that we can see that increase through the Day of Giving this year.